question, please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless microphone to you. Start here with Zach.
Zach Sternil with NASCAR.com. Kimi, just coming back to NASCAR after an 11-year hiatus, what was the biggest factor that brought you to this opportunity to make a Cup Series start?
I think Justin, obviously they contacted, I think it was last year at some point, and then he kind of
limited time in the car, you'll have limited time on the track, so it does not give you as good of an opportunity to do as well or to showcase maybe everything that you can do. Why take that risk of, in one sense, failure?
I don't see any risk. Why not? Why do I have to lose? That I've done bad in NASCAR race or bad in any race, I don't care. I do it for myself, and good or bad the end result, it could happen even if I did 20 races. They all could be bad, and for many different reasons. But I don't see any negative. I think it's great what Justin and the team is doing for giving a chance, and obviously from Europe is quite. It's not as known. Obviously, over the years, it's more known NASCAR there, but I'm sure there's a lot of drivers and who would like to have a chance and try it, but it's not very easy. So maybe it opens some doors that in the future there's more some kind of chance or to try to get more Europeans also.
Thank you.
We're going to go to Jeff, and then we'll go to Chris in the middle.
Hi, this week I'm not participating, so no idea what's happening.
Go to Dustin.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. I'm curious, every year there's always challenges and distractions for any athlete, and whether it can be positive things of births or family things or professional things like what you're going through. And I'm curious, what do you lean on or what you've gone through this year? Is it just like some other years, or is this more something else aggravating, or is it also helpful that you're doing racing with Brexit to keep your mind off it? Can you give me a sense of what this summer, spring and summer has been like? It seems like you've really gone through the ringer, and it was something that nobody would have expected in January for sure.
Yeah, I mean it's easy to summarize, but probably tough for some to understand, because let's be frank about it, right? Like, I'm an athlete, I make a lot of money, people aren't going to feel or shouldn't feel sorry for me, right? I've made a good living, and so that's not the premise of this answer, but it's been hard as hell. It's been a lot of sleepless nights figuring out what your future is and all that sort of stuff, and everybody's like, oh well, you've made plenty of money, you're fine, you don't have anything to worry about, and I'm like, yeah, that's true, but you still want to do what you love to do, right? Like, it's no different than Jeff, you went through it, right?